Hello folks, this is Travis of Elston Equine Solutions, partner with the Clopton Cow Company. Thank you for tuning into my channel. Right now we're down here at the Tucson parade grounds, rodeo grounds, and today is the day for the parade. And I just wanted to touch some dynamics of some interesting facts that are given to me, and that's what I'm going to share with you folks. So if you've never been down to this parade or tuned on TV, you need to. If you've never been to the rodeo here, you need to. So why? Well, today's the 97th historical rodeo that's going on. And here's some interesting facts. This is the largest non-mechanical rodeo in the United States. That's right, folks. It's been going on for 97 years. There's 500, 600 horses here in this parade. There's 150 historical wagons. And to do that, there's 300 volunteers present for this. There's going to be 200,000 parade spectators here, and it's also known as the largest single attraction in the whole state of Arizona. So on these wagons, we have people come from Canada down here to ride their wagon in. We have local population here, other people from other states, Oregon, Montana, Idaho, you name it, they come here for this parade. And it's very safe. Now you can see I'm in the marshal vest because I'm a marshal with Clopton Cow Company and a plethora of other people. But the nicest thing here is they're very professional here. One of the rules is do not use physical force to get your horse to respond, okay? That is outstanding horsemanship right there. And to be able to get to be a marshal, you had to do an obstacle course. You had to get certified by the team and staff as the marshals to become a marshal with your horse. So it's a very professional organization, and it's going to be a fantastic time. We're going to have more video for you as the parade goes. And I'm going to turn it over to Kristen to talk about what our duties and responsibilities are. She's next.
Hi folks, well as a marshal, basically your job is to be an outrider for the wagon. As Travis mentioned, there's a number of wagon teams here from all over the country, since this is the world's largest, or at least the country's largest non-mechanized parade. So as marshals, your job is to do anything you can to assist those wagons as an outrider. Some of the marshals ride with the parade, others are stationed at troublesome corners where teams start to have a meltdown. Of course, all these horse and mule teams are very well trained, but on any given day, anything can happen. So we're there to try and help a runaway team, calm them down before they get to the runaway stage. If we have to, basically try and control the crash, you know, into a side street or a fire engine or something like that, instead of to a crowd of hundreds of thousands of people. So that will be our job today.
Good deal. And we're supposed to be on a corner, are we not?
Yes, we're actually stationed on a corner right in front of the grandstands over here, which is one of the places that just by the nature of the route, this last big grandstand is where a lot of teams start to have a meltdown. So it'll be tough.
So they're broken down divisions, and we got people marshaled up here with wagons, and then you have outriders with wagons, as you said, in divisions. You have people placed on different corners to help control meltdowns on horses, like you said. And everything, from my understanding, is about safety. Is that correct?
Absolutely. The safety of ourselves as marshals, but also all these wagon teams. You have literally hundreds of old antique wagons that the Tucson Rodeo actually owns themselves, and you've got also wagons that people bring in here that are their personal wagons from all over the country. The same with the teams. And so it's about keeping all those horses and riders safe. Of course, in all those wagons, there's anything from businesses to school children to community and church groups. All of it's about keeping everybody safe, as well as all of the spectators.
Good deal. And we're going to try to do our best to make them safe, and we're going to enjoy today just like spectators. And tune in. We got some good stuff, some good wagons coming down the road you guys can take a look at. Thank you. All right, so we're heading on down to where we need to go for our corner for the wagons, and we're just riding down the main road right now to get to our location to help for safety with the wagons. So here we are. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Okay, so Beto's not with us at this time. He's actually assigned to a critical area assignment at Agile and Park to Fair. And Kristen and I are right here at Irvington Railroad tracks to grandstands to 3rd and run out. You can see just the banner just passed, and we got a lot of wagons. And we're just watching to make sure there ain't no meltdown. Any teams that might be get wild-eyed and a little panicky. And you can see right here, coming up is a big band. And if you look at our horses, they're not too bothered. Of course, they're used to a lot of ranch work and a lot of other type of
Division 1, right?
very adventurous activities. Of course, Blue there, the one on the right with the medicine hat, used to be a police horse. So he's old hat to the... Oh, look at that beautiful band. So one thing I do want to point out is the evening before the parade was a lot of snow, a lot of bad weather, and it already disappointed a lot of people and dissipated it away so you don't see it in the video, but it really cut down a lot of spectators that are present for this parade. And Kristen and I, as marshals, are head on swivel. We're just looking left and right, making sure you don't have no pedestrians crossing.
Pretty smart, they got walkers next to them now this time.
And that's a good thing, key point right there. If you look at everybody's wagons in the team, there's a walker right there, right next to them. Just in case to calm the horse down or, help on any type of emergencies. Okay, so here we are heading out on the street. We kind of see a possible meltdown of a horse. And so we're just going to go up there and try to calm it down. And a lot of times we'll ask the driver if they're okay. And we're heading down to the grandstand now. I'm actually back here with a different wagon, and Kristen's up there with that wagon, and she's right in front of the horses because the horses wear blinders on the wagon, so they got to be able to see the outrider. And now Kristen's seeing the wagon and the teams are fine. She's pulling back not to block the scene of the wagon and the announcement at the grandstand.
Started his parade career when he performed with the Doolin Junior High School Band, continuing throughout high school and the University of Arizona. Then for 30 years, he brought his high school bands to perform. Between performing and his participation with the committee, he has been involved in more than 60 Tucson Rodeo Parades. He hopes that everyone enjoys.
Right now the streets are kind of empty, but man, it sure packs up quick. Actually got down to 36 degrees with a high of 50 later on. Ended up being a beautiful parade. So we're heading back to our corner, a little staging area, and we're going to look for more wagons in different divisions that are coming up.
Yeah.
So Kristen there's got a radio. She's the lead on this. That's a pretty float. Loud and exciting float too.
That thing is, I don't know what division's what. Unless there's band in between.
And that's pretty much what they put a band in between the division, and the 100s marked on the floats for Division 1, 200s on the floats, and the wagons was that division. All the way to the 400s was the last division. And we're trying to alternate here. Kristen's there, and I'm looking behind me to see if there's another one, because you never know, you might have two wagons have a meltdown. So you just want to concentrate on just one wagon. You gotta look at the vision. In case you're wondering, I'm riding Bella. And I tell you, this stuff's intense camping. I mean, you got flags getting flying around, spun around. You got loud music for the bands. You got horse-drawn teams. So you can see why qualifications is very important for this. So you're not a problem, and you should be the solution to helping the teams and the police officers and pedestrians and whoever's presented to you. So a cop there let that young guy cross the road right there. Not a big issue. He checked in with us first, and we let that officer know there.
And 127 needs help, and also there's a truck on the route.
Okay.
So we just got radioed in. The
So
truck somehow got on the route.
on the route, and looks like Team 127 needs help.
And on the radio, Team 127 needs help. So we're going to keep our eyes open, look for that wagon. Now you're just seeing a couple kids go by. Now these kids are going quick, and Kristen blocks them to make sure they don't interrupt the parade or get hurt or spook the horses or anything like that. And you see, as soon as she did that, the police officer turned around with awareness and stopped them too.
We're in the 300s.
So we're in Division 3 now. I actually turned my GoPro off, and we actually had a car try to turn here at this intersection. I stopped her with my horse, and Kristen was right there behind me blocking it so she couldn't to the right. And it was a lady driving, and boy, she was bowing up. And so I just had that officer there and another ground marshal walk over there and talk to the lady, let her know she can't go this way for obvious reasons. It's supposed to be the largest non-mechanical parade in the United States. Doesn't help to have a pedestrian car go down the parade. Just saying. All right, so we're heading out again.
Few, but not a whole lot. Oh, there's the border patrol.
It's a pretty cool parade. You have representation of everybody. Various schools, various businesses, different ethnic groups. Everybody's covered here. It's really interesting, real clean, and real neat parade. And very well organized. Law enforcement doing a fantastic job helping on the parade. So this horse is pretty sweaty, looking to the left, looking to the right. So you can see the walker is picking up. I'm not doing extended trot here, just a medium trot, because if they hear my hoof hits, they could take off. So now I get to the eye. I'm going to try and bring it in closer and slow down.
Yeah.
And you can see it's working. And I slow the team down. And I'm going to pull off here pretty soon because they got it. And if you're getting bored right now, I understand. But in this thing here, being bored's good. We don't want no adventurous activities. We want everybody to be safe. Everybody enjoy the parade. So boring's good. There's some dancing music.
They're all right.
So I do recollect that's some line dance music. I just like the two-step. But I do like to dance. Do like to dance. In fact,
Dead last or something?
so we have a marshal here coming up to it. Gonna let us know how the division's coming. What we gotta look out for. What team, what number. Giving us updates, which is good. That's all part of that teamwork. Communication is key.
We'll survive it. Well, the bright side is more people finally came out. It was dead there for a bit.
And now we're shooting the bull.
Well, we've already stopped one car, so. We almost had a car do that. We got another car. Boot barn. A fantastic team of the boot barn. There's a bigger float there. It's Rodeo Logan County Queen. Sterling, Colorado. This guy looks pretty confident. There you go. Good.
just want to point out, if you want to be a marshal, all you have to do is wait at the end of this video, and then I have the contact list there, and we'd love to have you volunteer as a marshal. Just bring a good horse and have a good time. Marshals have a great time with the safety check and the qualification of having dinner there. You get to enjoy the rodeo one night with your family, ticket for 2 people. And also, once the parade's over with, they have a great feast afterwards too. So it's a great morale booster, great teamwork, and you get to meet a lot of cool people. So it's definitely worth it to volunteer your time to come out and be a marshal. And heck, you got the best seating on your horse next to a parade. What gets better than that? I'm telling you. Look at them flags going. You don't even see these horses bothered whatsoever.
Who are these guys, gals? Yeah, I see that zigging. Might be doing for spacing, so I don't know.
So we got a mule team, I believe it's mule team. They're zigzagging. A lot of times they'll do that just to create spacing, or the horse is very nervous and the driver's trying to calm them down, and they'll kind of Z-pattern them left and right down the road. So we're just going to go down there, check it out, and offer some assistance to the driver, using our horses calm their horse or mules down, whichever the case may be. One thing's interesting, you have all them spectators there, and you're always riding next to them, and they're always asking, can I pet your horse? And obviously we're there for safety of the wagons. If we're busy having people pet our horses, then we're not doing our job for helping the drivers. So we politely got declined. And I know we had a few people kind of mad and on the sidelines there want to pet a horse, and they weren't able to, and tried to tell the reasons, and they kind of did the F-bomb on us, but that's all part of the job. No biggie, thick skin on this, and we continue on with our work. Safety is more important.
They're trying to keep the gap, I believe.
So that marshal there, a pretty good guy.
That's why we came.
Very motivated at his job there, as you can see, and he came down to spotted the same thing we did. Everything's gravy though. You also have some pedestrians. I know it's not on this camera right now, or you can't hear it, but oh, look at all the dresses. See, dresses just fluttering around. That drive a lot of horses nuts, and these horses just staying rock solid, stand there like an oak. And these are cow horses, at least mine is, that's not used to this type of stuff, but she's doing fantastic. Now she did get a little heavy in the mouth a time or two. You can probably see in this video. But this is all. She's a cow pony. She's not designed to be a parade outfit, so I tip my hat to Bella here. She's doing fantastic. So go down here, actually had a group of people on the right hand side. Actually tried to create a loud noise and try to spook my horse. I guess they want to see the rodeo. And what they don't know is I crack a cow whip off the back of Bella all the time, and she didn't give two hoots about them trying to get her to explode for a rodeo. So they want that stuff. They can buy tickets for the Tucson Rodeo and go enjoy themselves there. You're not going to get nothing like that from this horse.
I'll go back across then. I'll go across or straight down?
And as a marshal, like I said, boring is good. That means everybody's doing what they're supposed to be doing. So far, the only thing that we've seen for action is a car try to turn down the main parade route for the grandstand that we stopped. Stopped a group of teenagers trying to cross. And we had a couple people sitting on the side road try to get a horse to buck and get mad for not getting pets. But other than that, pretty uneventful, which is good.
Looking good? Good. Good.
And it's just wonderful to see all these families out here just enjoying it. All the good people of Tucson and different states, different cities, different towns across the United States coming. Heck, private people coming all the way down from Canada. A lot of people waving at the horses. A lot of little kids love the horses. I don't blame them. I love horses too. Okay, this guy with the tan pants, red shirt, he's giving me the F-bomb because he wants to pet my horse, and I told him no, and boy, he started dropping the explicits.
I want to help this one. Kind of lazy, isn't he? Yeah, yeah.
So the grandstand's down that direction. You can see
You guys are doing fine.
people
You're
are
almost to the
about
end.
ready to hit it, and that's when the announcer from the will tell, you know, whatever business it is, whatever school it is, or whatever identity is for that parade, they'll announce them on the loudspeaker and for TV. So a lot of times the wagons got stopped, and same thing will happen for them. Announcer will announce who they are and what their task purpose is, where they come from. So a lot of times we'll kind of pull off right before that because we don't want to block the wagon signs and advertisements and all the hard work preparation that went into these teamsters getting their wagons ready. We don't want to take away from their soapbox. Okay, so we're coming to the end. Division 4. I'm going to cut out here, and the street sweepers are way down there coming that way, so that's it. End of the rodeo. We'll see you soon.
come from a family of horsemen, ordained to the saddle at birth. For better or worse, neither blessing nor curse, just the